I've seen you do a show, after the show do an after party. This was in Tampa.
Then go to the studio.
No. You went to Club Sky in Tampa after Wild Splash, and you walked through the entire crowd and hugged every person in the crowd.
By myself.
By yourself?
Yeah.
No security. You literally, I mean, we're talking about a club of full 1,500 people. And this is, I think you might have had 2 phones out at this time. And I've never seen anybody.
I was grateful.
Embrace the people that were there to support him the way you did that day. I was like, I've never seen this.
Because them the people that love me for real. So I was grateful. I was grateful for that moment. I was grateful. So I had to touch the people because I was grateful.
Yeah. Has that ever gone wrong?
No. Well, I had a situation where, and it's so crazy. It was the worst. I want to say it was the worst thing that had ever happened to me in my life, but it really was the best thing because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I got a level of freedom that most people only wish they had. But I was kind of blackballed.
What happened in Polk County you talking about?
Yeah, I was kind of blackballed. Like I never made contact with the girl. I tried to. I didn't even know that it was a girl. I just seen hands just steady grabbing because the light was so bright.
Right.
But at the same time, me being who I am, I'm going to defend myself.
Right.
That's like somebody talking about, man, bro, how you would feel if that could have been my little sister. Man, I'd have did that to your mama. I don't have no pics.
Also, that's your stage. Your stage, stage is supposed to be your safe space.
I can't see who it is.
Yeah.
I'd have did that to your mama.
Right.
I'd have did that to your grandfather. I don't have no pics. Win, lose, or maybe. That's all it was going to be. Like, I don't have no pics. Like, this is what I tell people that, and it's like nobody understand. They still throw that at me so every now and then. But I'm like, my footage wasn't even permissible in court. I never made contact. It was no damages filed. I played soccer my whole life. Your head would have came off your body. My daughter was on stage with me. I had to move my daughter to the back of the stage.
Right. Yeah, I think like.
And at that time, being young, being ignorant, being out the streets, you know, it's like I'm a natural protector. So I ain't thinking about who down there. I'm protecting my tribe. I'm a chief.
And I feel like the stage, if you're the guy who also goes in the crowd and embraces your fans, you should also have the stage be your safe place. This is where I'm performing.
But it just was crazy that it happened.
I was living there when that happened.
It was just crazy when it happened because I never made contact, but the world just blew it up like, he just did. And I'm like, what? Then I end up going to jail. The charge is a $400 fine. I went to jail for 6 months.
So crazy.
For 6 months. Like I was supposed to have a tea party with my daughter. And it's like I lied to her. Like I missed like 2 of her birthdays. It was just crazy. I did 6 months. And then I was already fighting a charge in Chicago, which I was innocent on that charge also. And I ended up doing 33 months, which I was supposed to do 36 months, but the judge showed leniency. He didn't abuse discretion, so I guess that was a good thing. But I was innocent. But I could also say that was the best thing that ever could have happened to me because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now if that wouldn't have happened. Like, that was the best thing that could have happened.
What were because some people go through that and they come out on the other side of it worse for it. And some people go through it and they come out on the other side of it with more growth and come out better for it. What were the things that you kind of took away from that?
It's
obviously sitting down for 33 months is a serious chunk.
It's trying at times, you know, but my eyes was open to reality, and reality is harsh, and the world is a very cruel place. It is. And every time I meet people that's dealing with depression or suffering, I tell them, man, the world's a cruel place. Trust me, I know. But I had time to sit with myself. Like the 6 months in Florida, I was like, man, yeah, I'm going to do it this way when I go back out there. but I wasn't all the way ready. Then when I went to Chicago, I was like, I'm going to do it this way after like maybe a year.
Mm-hmm.
But as I got longer into the bid, I just was like, it had stripped me. It broke me all the way down to being more appreciative. And that's when I really sat with myself for the first time. And the other time I went to jail, I was in the mix.
Right.
This time it was like I had matured.